Picture this: a medieval battlefield squeezed onto a tiny wooden square of 64 mini-squares. Two armies face off, equally matched. At the front line, the pawns, loyal foot soldiers who move one step at a time unless they're feeling spicy and go diagonal for a kill. If they make it all the way to the enemy's side, they can become a powerful new piece, like walking into the office as an unpaid intern on Monday and walking out on Friday as the CEO. Behind them, the cavalry, knights who can't walk straight to save their lives, leaping in awkward L shapes. Bishops? Religious fanatics who only move diagonally, like they've sworn allegiance to geometry itself. The rooks, or castles, are the fortresses that march in straight lines like a chessboard security system. The queen? She's a one-woman army, the Beyoncé of the board. Moves anywhere, does everything, absolute power. The king? Ironically, the most important piece on the board, but also the slowest and most fragile? Yep, your typical CEO. Protect him at all costs. That's chess in a nutshell. A war where your soldiers are obedient, your queen is unstoppable, and your king needs constant babysitting. But under this polite little war game hides one of the most fascinating intellectual challenges humans have ever studied. At any moment, there are dozens of possible moves, and each move spawns dozens more, multiplying into a cosmic explosion of possibilities. This is why computers love chess. In fact, chess has been a testing ground for artificial intelligence for decades. It connects directly to one of the biggest unsolved problems in computer science: P versus NP. This is one of the 7 Millennium Prize problems of the Clay Mathematics Institute, with a $1 million reward for a solution. Here's the idea. P problems are like easy-to-solve riddles. NP problems are riddles where checking the answer is easy, but finding it feels like searching for your keys in a parallel universe. Chess is an NP-ish problem. If I show you a brilliant checkmate in 5 moves, you can quickly verify it works. But discovering that checkmate from scratch, that's computational chaos. If someone ever proves P equals NP, it means that these hard problems can actually be solved quickly. In other words, not only could your computer beat you at chess, it could also break every password on Earth before you finish your coffee. Now, let's zoom out. Chess isn't just a computational monster. It's also a jewel of game theory, the mathematics of decision-making. In game theory terms, chess is a 2-player, zero-sum, perfect information game. That's just academic jargon for 2 people, 1 winner, no secrets. Every move is visible. No dice, no luck. It's pure strategy, distilled into 64 squares. In theory, every finite game like chess has a Nash equilibrium, a set of strategies where neither player can do better by changing their plan alone. For chess, this equilibrium would tell us the game's true outcome if both sides played perfectly. But since chess isn't solved, that equilibrium remains unknown. Most experts suspect it's a draw. Perfect play leads to balance, but no one can prove it. Not yet. Studying chess teaches us how rational agents make choices when their opponent is equally rational. It's basically game theory's favorite lab rat. But here's the twist. Humans don't play like rational robots. At the highest level, players don't calculate every line to the end. Instead, they rely on intuition, on a deep, almost unconscious understanding of the game, built from countless hours of pattern recognition and experience.
The answer, I know and I don't know why I know, or I think, but I don't know why I think that, because at some point it all becomes very, very intuitive.
This is the philosophy of chess, a way of simplifying the infinite into patterns, of reducing chaos into clarity. Chess is more than a contest of moves. It's a mirror of life and thought. Every piece carries meaning. Pawns teach patience and persistence. Sacrifices embody the truth that loss can lead to greater gain. And the king's fragility reflects the inevitability of limits. While calculation matters, true mastery comes from intuition born of deep understanding, seeing harmony in patterns rather than just individual moves. In this way, chess becomes philosophy in action, a discipline of balance, foresight, resilience, and creativity, reminding us that the beauty of the game lies not only in victory, but in the journey of choices we make. So, what is chess? A war in miniature, a computational black hole, a shining example of game theory, and a psychological mirror. That's why chess is beautiful. It's not just a game you play, it's a game that plays you back.